Hello everyone, Felix here, and today I'm going to talk about the different enemy types in Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Let's go! At the bottom tier you have the Guardians. Being the most common of the KrugerSec law enforcement units, these are the ones that usually patrol glass, serving as a constant reminder to the employees that they must follow the rules and work hard. Runners have been facing these guys for years, and with that time comes experience. A light attack combo will do for these guys. No need to get fancy unless you want to show off. Next up are the Protectors. These guys show up when there's meant to be some direct policy enforcement, a demotion, or a deportation to the lower caste facilities. Fighting these guys before you get your skill tree going can be a pain. They block repeated light attacks, so you'll have to dodge and weave around them with your combat shift so they can't hit you and stick to heavy attacks, your kicks. Don't repeat those too much without repositioning though, or they'll retaliate. Once your skill tree is more developed, you can use the switch place ability to, well, switch places with them. Then, if you have stun advantage unlocked, you can get 3 light attacks on them for free. That especially works with these guys because they're weak to stuns. Lastly, if you can hit them with a traversal attack, you pretty much get a free takedown because they're really weak to those. Next up we have Enforcers. These are the special tactics team of KrugerSec. They're trained in tactical positioning and range combat. Hence all the guns they carry and that submachine gun that they can and will shoot you with on sight. Since these guys are experts in range combat and you, as a runner, know nothing of that, you'll have to get in close and personal in order to dispose of them. Keep in mind that these guys won't risk firing at friendlies, so if there's another enemy unit between you and them, they won't be taking any shots. Once you close the distance though, Enforcers are weak to traversal and slide attacks, so use these to take them out quickly. If all else fails, they barely have any training in hand-to-hand combat, so, much like Guardians, you'll be able to take them down with some light attack combos. Keep your focus high so you can take the hits and do your best to dispose of these high damage enemies quickly. Next, the Shock Protector. Even though there haven't been groups of resistance rising up against the conglomerate's rule ever since the November riots, KrugerSec still created a special unit made for dealing with crowds or specially difficult employees or low caste. Shock Protectors are equipped with the Kinetic Pacifier, a device that lets them send out shock blasts to put resistance to the ground. They're also skilled at blocking and retaliation. To fight them, you'll have to dodge around and use heavy attacks to bring their health down. They're really weak to attacks at the back, so if you can dodge yourself behind them or use the switch place to get there, that'll do just fine. Shock Protectors are susceptible to stuns. Do that and you'll get your 3 free hits in once more. Lastly, they're really weak against traversal attacks. If you can manage that against them, you'll be able to take out a chunk of their health. The last of the main enemy units is the Sentinel. These guys represent the highest level of KrugerSec training. Sentinels are fast, tenacious, and are the type to punish now, ask questions later. They are quick, have a long attack reach, and have a beatdown sequence that you can easily get trapped in if you don't evade them well. But they're not all powerful. Traversal attacks work well against these guys. No room to get fancy? Use switch plays followed up by heavy attacks. You can also use your disruption to make them go crazy. That'll give you some free hits. Now to the non-human enemies, starting off with the Sniper Turret. These are stationary turrets with grid print detection systems that allow them to recognize off-grid targets like yourself. They are very precise and effective at range, and being packed with high caliber munitions, they are very deadly. You can use your disruptor to temporarily stop sniper turrets, but if you really want to take them down, you have to find their control terminals and make them stop. The last enemy you'll face are the drones. These little flying contraptions can be a pain because they can and will chase you throughout the entirety of glass. You can either find some way to hit them or, even easier, use your disruptor to take them down. Well, that's it for the enemy units in Catalyst. Which unit do you find the most annoying to fight? As always, I'm Felix. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.